it's your girl I Goddess. Welcome back to my corner where I inspire others to dream more, live more, and become more. I am so motherfucking happy to be back on the can. Me, you, and me. We going to see what it's about to be because I'm about to spill the tea. As y'all can see, we got the baby, we got the wine, and so I tried to do it like fall inspired this time, guys. So this is a spiced apple wine. I don't know how this tastes. I saw it in Kroger. It was like $8. Then I got this glass from Dollar Tree, and it has like leaves and stuff on it. So I just kind of figured, you know, the flavor of the wine fit the scene, and then I forgot that I had this wine glass, so it was kind of perfect. But let's see how it tastes. Ooh, y'all, this is a little strong. It's good though. It doesn't taste like spiced apple. So let's talk about why we are here today. So y'all know, if you've been on this channel for a while, then you know I only bring the wine out when we're really getting into like a serious, like, you know, like when we really spilling the tea, okay? I'm gonna be giving you guys 10 things that you should or should not do after a breakup. So the number one thing that I would say is to block him. Block him from everything, from Twitter, from Instagram, from Facebook, all the social media apps. It's kind of like an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, because I used to be this person that believed that if I block you, that means that you got like that power over me, that like you won or something. But the reality is that you blocking a person is you being real with yourself. Like obviously you've given this guy like so much of your time, so much of your energy. So when y'all first break up, like you know that you don't have the mental and emotional capacity to not respond if he texts you, right? Like you already know in the back of your mind that like low key you hurt, and so you're in a vulnerable place. Block him, make it an out of sight, out of mind type of thing, because we ain't got time for no, you know, we ain't got time for no traps, all right? Do yourself a favor and block him, block him, block him. So number two, another thing that I touched on in my last video, and I'm gonna make sure I say it again for the sisters in the back that didn't hear me, for the sisters in the back who don't know how to act. Break up with his family too. Break up with his family too. Don't be texting his mom, don't be texting his sister or his cousin or his brother because you feel like,
oh, you know, Miss Lynette love me, like, it ain't never gonna be another me, so me and her gonna keep texting because she already told me that I will always be her daughter.
Baby girl, let's be clear here. Unless y'all were married, you are not that lady's daughter-in-law. She ain't got no loyalty to you. She has loyalty to her son. Don't think that you're the only chick, because let me tell y'all something. She's playing both sides, because the same way she's trying to be your friend, she's also being this new chick's friend. It's just gonna be like that unnecessary tie, and it's gonna be kind of awkward because it's like, okay, like we broke up, so what is the actual purpose of me continuing to communicate with you? Unless y'all have a child together, I feel like there's like no need for you to communicate with his family. Okay, so number three, I would say allow yourself to feel it. I think that a lot of times, like, we get this mindset like,
fuck him! Fuck him up against the wall! Words to live by.
There's nothing wrong with you allowing yourself to feel those raw feelings. Like, you gave a lot to this guy, so it's going to hurt. Like, society nowadays, they make you feel like if you show emotion that you're weak. If I want to cry, I'm gonna cry. You have to allow yourself to feel those emotions, because if you suppress them, a lot of times, like, we put it in our minds like, okay, I'm just gonna act like he never existed. Low key, you're playing yourself. Even if it's just you and God, or you and your best friend, you call your best friend and you just get it all out. Friends, if you're that friend, your homegirl is calling you because she's going through a breakup, answer the phone. And I mean, even if you don't answer the phone every time, just answer the phone, because she might not have nobody else to listen to her. And then if you ever get in that situation, you want to be able to say that you have somebody to fall back on too. That's what friends are for real. Like, that's why we got to hold each other down when it comes to stuff like this. Okay, so number four, I would say get rid of the memories. Change your phone background if you got him on your phone background. Take them little cute little mall pictures that y'all took together, all these teddy bears, Valentine's Day gift cards, throw all that stuff away. Anything in your phone, little albums, videos, pictures,
Delete all that shit! Delete all that shit!
delete it, delete it, delete it. It's only gonna make it worse on you. Anything that reminds you of this person, delete it completely out of your life. Now, if he was boiling, sis, if you had you a boiler, he was buying you Birkin, Fendi, and them Gucci flip-flops. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to, get rid of it, but all I'm saying is you can do what you gotta do to make sure that you're not thinking about that nigga no more. I feel like the worst thing that a guy can do is a guy who feels like you're flexing on his behalf. She only got those Gucci flip-flops because of me. If you got something expensive, but you kind of want to forget about him, Sell it. Go on eBay, go on Facebook Marketplace, post it on Instagram, get your money, sis, and then go buy whatever you want to buy with it, because he did give it to you, correct? It was your gift, correct? Did I say more? Let's move on. Okay, so the next thing that I would say is to create a new routine for yourself. Explore the city that you live in, or explore the state that you're living in. Pick a new walking route. You have to do things that like put yourself back into that positive mode. Maybe in the morning you create like a new morning routine for yourself, or nighttime routine. Maybe you want to take a bubble bath every night. Like, do that, baby girl. Like, this is just you and you. I feel like a lot of times when we're in relationships, we kind of forget about the importance of taking care of ourselves. Create a new routine for yourself where you're like pouring back into you. You know, I feel like one of the best things you can do after a breakup is to just love yourself again. Number 6, this one is like super important. Don't be letting people bring the BS to you. If you and your ex broke up, don't be letting people send you screenshots. The more that you allow people to bring that stuff back into your life, the harder it's gonna be to get over him. Now don't get me wrong, because it ain't nothing like, you know, breaking up with a dude and then like he get a new chick and like she be like,
it's none of my business. It's none of my business.
I'm gonna lie, that is kind of a big flex. That's the best that you could do. But I feel like it's very important, because when you get to a place where like you're really ready to move on, girl, do you still date him? No, I don't date him. I'm single as a Pringle. I'm focusing on me, and that's just what it is. So number 7, I would say forgive yourself. The reason that I felt like this one was super important was because I think that a lot of times when we go through breakups, I kind of feel like we take ourselves through these guilt trips, especially if it was a toxic relationship where like the guy maybe made you always feel like it was you that did something. You're gonna be sitting there beating yourself up. My God, I quit. I gave up on a relationship. It was my fault. If you went with your gut, 9 times out of 10, you made the right decision. So don't make yourself feel bad, because at the end of the day, it's his loss. So the next thing that I would say is to just like talk to a therapist, because the last thing you want is to constantly like hound your friends and hound your close family about this relationship. You want to do what you got to do as an adult to say, okay, you know what? Like, I went through this. I'm hurting from it. Let me talk to a professional so I can learn some coping skills, so I can learn how to move on from this in a healthy way. You don't want to be that person that's a
bag lady, you gon' hurt your back.
You don't want to be that person that is constantly bringing baggage from one relationship to the next, because you have not faced the stuff that you need to face. Like, nah, because that's not going to be fair for your next relationship. You're going to be making him deal with like all of your trust issues. What you did with the last dude, he's not him. So you can't force him into that block. Like, that's actually not fair. Heal from it the proper way so that you can move on and build new, more healthy relationships with better people. All right, the next thing I would say, number 9, do not rush into another relationship. I've done that in the past, and that was probably like the worst thing that I could have done. I would say like be available, but only be available when you're ready. When you're going through like a breakup or something like that, it's a process. You don't want to bring that negative energy and that negative baggage into your next relationship. And it might feel like you want to because you're vulnerable,
lonely, and you just feeling like, I want somebody to call. It's cold outside. I need a cuddle buddy.
But 9 times out of 10, if you just got out of a serious relationship, it's probably not the best idea for you to do that. You don't want to jump into something and then like you're still broken from the last thing. And last but not least, I would say breathe. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Like, if you've been through a breakup and you have advice for the next chick who might be looking, go down to the comment section. Let's start a conversation. Let's uplift each other. Let's give each other advice. We've all been through it. Like, take a deep breath and just understand that like you're not the only person that has gone through this, and you will make it through. I promise. You might feel sad now, but I promise you there is light at the end of the tunnel. I ain't took a sip in a minute. If you got to the end of this video and you enjoy all of my tips, please make sure you subscribe. I really love doing these advice videos because I just feel like there's always like a chick out there that needs this. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed it. And whatever you would like to see more of, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave each other, you know, some uplifting comments in the comment section. Let me know, how did you get over your breakup? Like, what is something that you did that you would like to share? I love you guys. I'm glad I got to see y'all today, and I will see y'all in my next upload. Bye, guys.